Hey, what's happening, everyone? My name's Grazed, and this is my guide on Earthquake, and this is going to be my starter for the Incursion League that's going to begin on Friday. The main reason I chose Earthquake is because I used to love playing Earthquake all the time when before the area effect nerfs, and I also loved playing it when Waru Astra was a very popular weapon because you could just Whirling Blades, run around, and just slam the fucking ground. Everything just blew up. You know, it was a lot of fun. So Earthquake that way is really satisfying. I kind of regret not putting any footage up of gameplay because I haven't played it in a while, so I don't really have any footage. I also tend to delete all my characters because I don't play them on standard. So the other thing I wanted to talk about is the Ascendancy I chose. It's just a jug, you know, big fucking meaty ass jug. The main reason we choose Juggernaut is because obviously it's really tanky with Unbreakable. Unrelenting makes you really tanky too. And then Unyielding is probably my favorite part of Juggernaut, is because you get 8 area effect and you get damage while gaining endurance charges, and endurance charges obviously give you physical damage reduction and all that good stuff. So it's pretty cool. So, I will now talk about the items that I plan on using. The main part of the build is Mari Urki, which is a weapon. It's a two-handed mace. And as you can see, it has 3 negative side effects. It reduces your attack speed, it reduces your accuracy rating, and it reduces your movement speed. So why the fuck am I using this, right? Well, because it's Earthquake, you don't really need attack speed. The other reason is because you take this keystone called Resolute Technique, you don't give a fuck about accuracy rating either. So the only real negative side is the movement speed. And I'll be honest, if you're leap slamming around with high, like decent enough attack speed, you don't really care about that. The other thing I really wanted to talk about is how you can scale this build. So the items I have here are all super cheap. The only other uniques I'm really using are Belt of Deceiver and Lion's Roar. The Red Blade Templars are usually about 1-2 chaos, so that can be a little pricey. And Lion's Roar can be a little pricey sometimes too, around 2 or 3 chaos. And I use the word pricey really sparingly here, because, you know, you start a build, you probably get the money pretty easy, but I just want to, you know, let you guys know. So there's 2 basic passive trees. There's one which is a mace version, where you use Mari Urki. And the other is the axe version, where you use Azir's Disfavor, which is obviously a broken-ass weapon. It's really strong. I would swap to it the moment I could afford it, and I do plan on doing that. So, if you're using Mari Urki, you can probably get away with a 4-link and just not use Conk Effect. So, I have the skills set up as a 6-link here, but you can just remove the last 2, and it'll be just fine within the Mari Urki 4-link. So, if you're going Disfavor, all you really need to do is swap out Mace nodes for axe nodes. So you swap these around, and then you swap Bloody Bludgeon, which you take that out, and you take out Blood Instrument right here, and instead you take By the Blade, and the other 3 points you can pretty much dump anywhere you want. I personally go a little more defensive, so I'll probably get, I don't know, maybe more life nodes, or maybe I'll get some of the mana nodes, because this build does suffer from a small mana pool. The other thing I want to talk about is the fact that you have the possibility for 2 6-links. So this DPS is just your Ancestral War Chief. You'll also have Earthquake, the Initial Impact, the Aftershock, and you'll have a War Chief just banging away at the dude. So you do have a lot of damage capabilities because you have 2 6-links. The auras that I plan on running are just Herald of Ash and Hatred. You can swap out Herald of Ash or Hatred for a more defensive setup if you want. I wouldn't do it. I'll play softcore. I don't really give a fuck. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did like it, please go ahead and subscribe to my YouTube. I do plan on doing a 24-hour stream on the start of the league. So if you guys want to drop by, you know, I always have song requests running. We just chill, you know, hang out, play some PoE. So, the channel is Twitch TV, Grace TV. I'll have a link at the bottom. Thank you so much for hanging out, guys. I'll see you guys on Friday.